guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Geraldine and I make videos all about goal setting, productivity, and procrastination. So if that's the type of content you love to consume, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I am at Geraldine Silva. So for today's video is what the title says. We are doing our weekly planning. So I do these almost every single Monday. I weekly plan for the week, because even though I talk about procrastination and like discipline and stuff like that, there's a portion of discipline that is very crucial, which is the planning portion. You need to know what you're working on before you enter the week. You need to understand what goals you're hitting, not even goals, what tasks you're hitting, how you're going to hit them, and what you need to be consistent on, right? Because there's three parts to achieving a goal. There's the planning portion, the executing portion, and just consistency and accountability. Like, consistency will triumph anything and everything. So every week, or every Sunday, at least for me, today is Sunday, these get uploaded on Mondays. Every Sunday is a fresh new start to plan out my strategies, plan out how I'm going to attack the week, how I'm going to progress towards my goals, and how I'm actually going to do that. So what I started doing now is I am reflecting on the week prior and understanding what I've been doing right and what I've been doing wrong. So what I've been doing right means what has been working, what is actually getting me the views that I want, the community that I want, what is giving me the results that I'm searching for. And if it's not working, then that means we need to re-strategize for the upcoming week. And then what am I doing wrong, right? What are the things that are not helping me progress towards my goals? So we have to understand what our goal is. So my goal for this week is to go to the gym, because I want to lose 30 pounds. Okay, I really want to lose 30 pounds. And then another goal of mine is to come back to YouTube and start making progress on that again. My progress towards becoming a full-time content creator. Now, we're gonna get into that maybe later, but those are my two goals, and those are the things that I really want to attack, right? Losing 30 pounds and becoming a full-time content creator by making $10,000 a month. Is that a high reach? Possibly, but is it something I really want? Absolutely. So you need to recognize what are the goals that you're going to work at, and what tasks do you need to do this week in order to accomplish that. So even though maybe you haven't, this is like your first time doing this, it's so crucial to just sit down and reflect regardless of whether or not you've been working at your goal or not. Because again, it just gives you kind of a baseline of what you're working with and what we need to build upon. So there's a couple questions that I typically ask myself when it comes to reflecting on the week. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to reflect what was my biggest accomplishment, what felt good in the week, and what helped me again drive those results. What are the things that I could have done better? Not mistakes, but what I could have done better. What could I do instead this week that is going to help me drive those results, right? And then I kind of rate my habits, the habits that I'm trying to switch, the tasks that I need to do in order to have what I want. I rate myself on a scale of 1 to 5. So 1 being really bad and 5 being really good. And that's kind of all I really do when it comes to my reflection. Now, you could probably get more into depth about this. You could probably do a whole journaling session. That's just typically what I do. It's very fast and very effective. I don't want to do any more than that, just because I just don't feel like I need it in this moment. So we're gonna get into it, but before we do, like I said, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We do planning videos every Monday, and then I do my typical sit down videos where we talk all things procrastination and discipline and goal setting on Wednesdays and Fridays. So we're gonna start with the bad. With the bad being, what could I have done better this week? So I figured out my schedule, which is part of my accomplishment. I figured out my filming schedule, and instead of filming on the weekends like I typically do, which is me sitting down for like an hour and a half filming back to back, I realized that I could film after work. And there was one day where I really needed to film, and the mistake that I made was that I didn't have enough food to fuel me to be able to film that video. So throughout the entire day, I am literally using my mental brain power all day long, okay? I'm a speech therapist, so I'm constantly trying to I'm constantly using my brain to puzzle piece how I can help a student. So if a strategy isn't working, I'm having to pick apart in my brain of like, okay, what other strategy can I pull that's gonna help this kid say that sound correctly, or say this sentence correctly, or whatever I'm trying to get them to do, right? I'm using so much of my mental brain power all day long. So when I don't fuel myself correctly, and I just learned this week, if I don't fuel myself correctly, I will easily burn out. And that is what ended up happening that specific day when I really needed to film. So I used up all of my brain power, and then at the end of the day, I had to use my brain power even more because I had to document my notes. And it was a lot of notes that I needed to document. And then to think at the fact that after work, I was still gonna have to talk and use my brain power, because these videos take a lot of, again, more of my brain power, because I'm having to explain strategies on how to help you achieve your goals. So I burnt myself out by the end of it, and I did not have enough food in me to keep going. So then what I ended up doing instead was I went to go eat, and I just didn't have the time to film. So that really sucked, because that just meant that I didn't get to upload a video on Friday. So that's why you guys didn't get anything that day, and I feel really bad. But I was just like, okay, this upcoming week I need to make sure that I have not only enough food for me to eat during the day, I need to make sure that I have enough food to eat after work, at least a small snack that I can eat that's going to help me kind of refuel myself. So that is something I'm gonna do differently this upcoming week. Now, the things that I really enjoyed about this week, my biggest accomplishments, one of them obviously being is figuring out my filming schedule, which is really exciting because instead of now filming on the weekends, I can actually film during the week. So I have a 30-minute gap between me coming out of work and me having to pick up my kids, and that 30-minute gap is perfect for me to film a really quick 30-minute video, and that usually covers like all of my baselines of, you know, being able to tell a really good strategy for you guys to utilize in your everyday life for accomplishing your goals. And I'm like, this is perfect. Like, I do sit down videos anyways. Like, I can just script while I'm at work, film after work, and then at the end of the night I can edit it and upload it. So that's gonna help me a lot with being more consistent. So that is the goal, is to just be more consistent, because at some point I was really good at being consistent, and since coming into this job it's been really tough to be consistent. So I'm like, I figured it out. It's great. It's gonna be great. So that's basically my biggest accomplishment for this week, is figuring all that out and just knowing that I have the willpower to do it. So I've done it once, I can do it again, type of thing. Okay, so now I'm going to rate my habits. Like I said, I rate my habits from 1 to 5. So the first habit that I have that I wanted to change is my reading habit. I wanted to read a lot more, but unfortunately I did not do that this week. I mean, I did technically read on the plane back home about a week ago, so I did read, but I'm just gonna give myself a 1 because I read only one book, and then I did read another book, but like, I don't really want to count that. I just haven't picked up a book at all this week. I've just been working hard on scripting my videos instead of reading. So I gave myself a 1. Content wise, I gave myself a 4 because I'm very proud of myself for at least uploading once this week, and, you know, making it and doing it after work, and uploading on TikTok as well. So if you're not following me on TikTok, I actually upload on there as well. And then yeah, figuring out my work schedule, my filming schedule, I'm very proud of that. So I gave myself a 4. Depop, I upload on Depop, so that's like a super part-time like gig that I have that helps me just make some extra money on the side. It's literally like barely anything. But I gave myself a 2 because I did actually post some stuff this week, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that, because it's been pretty bad with me posting, even though I was doing pretty good a couple weeks ago. The gym, I gave myself a 2 just because I've only made it to the gym maybe once or twice this week, and it looks like this upcoming week I might only be able to go to the gym 3 times a week, because the other 2 days I'm taking my son to coding classes now. So I'm not upset at that. I think 3 times a week is perfectly fine, and then as long as I get some sort of like walk-in on the weekends, keeping myself active over the weekend, I think I'll be okay. So 3 times a week is fine. So it's been a really bad week in terms of like my habits, but I think coming into this new week I will be so much better. So I'm hoping to get at least 3s and 4s this week, and possibly a 5 if I can upload all 3 videos on YouTube and upload a lot on TikTok. I think I could get a 5 for my content. So I'm expecting a pretty good week, but we will find all that out next Monday. So if you want to find out what happened my week and how I did, you know, you should probably subscribe. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the actual planning portion of this video. It's a pretty busy week, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started on planning. Alrighty guys, so this is my planner, the blogging planner from the daily. We're gonna open it up to this month, which is the month of September. This is my how my overall month is looking like. So I'm just gonna take a peek and see what this week is looking like. So I have a content day on Monday, content day on Wednesday, content day on Friday, which just literally means that I need to upload content on those days. Now obviously gym days are my old schedule, so I'm going to figure out what my new schedule is going to look like. Tuesdays are Depop days. Tuesdays and Thursdays are Depop days, and Saturdays apparently. I also had to pay my car. My car was due this day, which I already paid, so I'm going to just check that off for myself to know. Okay, I'm just gonna check that off, and then we're looking at a pretty, I want to say a pretty good week. Okay, so I'm gonna figure all of this out with you guys, but this is my weekly overview. We're gonna start over on this side, and then we're gonna move over to this week's content. I know it says blog post, but I'm gonna utilize this as my content, like what I'm uploading specifically. So this week is the week of, let me just zoom you guys in so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Okay, so this week is the week of the 22nd to the 28th. So we're literally at the tail end of September. That's already crazy because we just, I feel like we literally just did our monthly plan with me. So 22nd to 9/28. Okay, so Monday we have this YouTube video, which I'm currently filming right now. We're gonna upload that. We're gonna upload this video on Monday, so I'm gonna just write in YouTube. So Monday's plan with me, I also have, I think it's just my gym day on Monday, so I'm gonna put it right here. Actually, I'm just gonna put it up here. So I have a gym day on Monday, and I think Ian's I'm also going to upload a TikTok on Monday. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be uploading, but I have a TikTok. I'm going to upload on TikTok. So then we have Tuesday. Tuesday is not a content day. It'll probably just be a TikTok. It's not a YouTube, it's just TikTok. So then Wednesday I do upload. Wednesday I do upload on YouTube. I'm gonna upload the video that I have ready to go, which is on another TikTok. So I think Tuesday I can go to the gym. So I think I'll be able to go to the gym on Wednesday as well. The only days I probably won't be able to go to the gym is just Thursday and Friday, because that is my son's coding classes. I'm also gonna film Monday because I'm more than sure I'm gonna get off of work early on Monday. So put film. So I'm gonna script a video and film one on Monday. I'm also gonna film and script on Tuesday. And then I think I won't be able to, or actually I will be able to film and script on Wednesday as well. Those are our early dismissal days at work. Okay, so film and script on Wednesday. So Monday through Wednesday I'll be able to film and script. I'll also be able to go to the gym those days. Coding Thursday and Friday I won't be able to, just because those are his coding classes. But I do upload a video on Friday. So I have TikTok on Thursday. Friday I have a YouTube video that's gonna go up, and then I am also filming on TikTok. Saturday and Sunday are kind of weird, but as of right now, Saturday is the fair, so I probably won't get anything done. A family fair day. And then Sunday is obviously Plan With Me filming day. Because if I film these 3 days, I should have videos ready to go for the following week after that. Like if I film Monday through Wednesday, I'll have enough videos for the following week. And then Sunday, the Plan With Me will be uploaded the following Monday. So okay, the to-dos for this week. So I do, for this upcoming week, I need to script 3 videos. I need to film 3 videos. And this is YouTube. And then I need to laminate, cut my pages for work. And then I also want to look okay, so this is overall what my to-do list is looking like. I probably will have more, but I won't know until maybe like I think of it. But as of right now, this is what I have going on. So for the following page is this week's blog post. So I have my titles, I have my videos ready to go. I just need to edit them. So the first one obviously is this video. This video needs to get uploaded, so it is my weekly plan with me. So my weekly plan with me, which is going to get uploaded tomorrow. But you guys are already watching this, which is 9/22. My YouTube video. I need to take thumbnail photos. And then that will get uploaded on Monday. Oops, sorry guys. That will get uploaded on Monday. Next is my next video that is going to get uploaded on Wednesday. That is... following video is... okay. So that's all I have for this week for filming and everything. this is kind of how my week is looking like. Yeah, so overall this is kind of how my week is looking like. So I'm just gonna highlight really quickly all of my stuff. So I have all of my highlighters. I'm gonna highlight really quickly what I have. So I just have to take a look at my keys. So I have bills. Just gonna be this right here. And then, oh, I don't have any work stuff. I don't have work, so mind. I don't have anything for mind. Body. Oh, what is my orange? Alrighty guys, so that is it for my planning as far as today goes. So let me know what you guys let me know how you guys liked it, if you guys like the new format. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and don't forget to like so I know to make more videos just like this, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye. Mwah.